I talk about how we have to normalize the fact that we will be attracted to people other than our partner. Mm-hmm. No one wants to talk about that. No one wants to talk about, it's just my partner. That's it. I'm not looking at anyone else, right?
Are you attracted to other people?
Oh my, Steve, come on, man. Are you?
I don't see
But absolutely. Absolutely. And not only that, and there are different forms of attraction. There's physical, there's sexual attraction, there's emotional attraction. But to your question of what do you do if you're level 1 in your relationship is you start with these baby steps. So Jill and myself, we had to start around this topic of attraction because I had a very hard time just thinking about my wife being attracted to someone else. I couldn't fathom it, the jealousy, the anxiety, the anxiousness. I have an anxious attachment style. So it was just fear, right? And there are many different things that you can do, but I'll give 2. One is that you just have to normalize that these behaviors are a part of our human experience. We'll all have physical attraction. Some of us will have sexual attraction. Some of us will have emotional attraction to people who are not our partners. If anyone denies it, they are lying, okay? This is one. We have to normalize this. We normalize it, then we begin having conversations around it. So what my wife and I used to do or did around this, and she will hate me for saying this, but I wrote this in the book, so it's cool, is we started talking about celebrities. Easy, low-level way. People who are arm-length distance. Who do you find attractive? Blah, blah, blah. I saw that my wife, as does, I think, 99.999% of women and men, loves Idris Elba. She's like, Idris is it. To the point where I was like, will you leave me for, I think she will leave me for Idris Elba. It's like, she will definitely leave me for this man. But we begin having conversations around it. It becomes a bit of a joke, right? It is embedded in the normalization of it. And then I begin to do what I call taking my thoughts to court. Take your thoughts to court, right? Whereas I would identify, okay, what is the issue? What's the emotion? It's actually fear. If Jill's talking about someone else, it was fear. But then I draw on that fear. What am I in fear of? Well, I'm in fear of her leaving me. She's just going to leave me, right? But then take that thought to court. What are the facts what are the facts that I have to support or discredit those feelings? Well, I've been with Jill for 20 plus years, right? We have a high level of satisfaction. It's normal to have attraction, right? So you take your thoughts to court and then you can begin to recalibrate your perspective on the thing. So it gets to the point where, do you know that every anniversary, Jill gets the biggest bouquet of flowers from Idris Elba. I love Idris Elba. So I'm writing this. So it's moved to a point where I couldn't even stand this idea to now it's so normalized. It's jokes about it. So it's very important for us to normalize, have these conversations, take our thoughts to court,